Welcome back to Decoding AI for You, the 5-minute deep dive. In today's episode, we explore how people are actually using ChatGPT. Today's video is based on a research paper published by the National Bureau of Economic Research on September 2025. ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot created by OpenAI, designed to generate human-like responses in plain text conversations. Users engage with ChatGPT for a variety of reasons: to ask questions, seek information, get advice, or create written content. Let's begin by framing the central question that will guide our entire discussion. How are people actually using ChatGPT? To answer this, we'll look at 3 key areas. First, we'll explore the main ways people interact with ChatGPT. What tasks and activities are most common? Next, we'll examine who these users are and how the user base has evolved as ChatGPT has become more widely adopted. Finally, we'll consider what these usage patterns mean for businesses and organizations. To understand ChatGPT's rapid rise, let's walk through the key milestones that shaped its global adoption. The journey starts in November 2022 with ChatGPT's public launch, quickly followed by the introduction of paid subscriptions and major model upgrades like GPT-4 and GPT-4o. Each of these milestones expanded access and improved the user experience, driving significant growth. A pivotal moment came in April 2024, when ChatGPT became available without requiring a login, and advanced models were released to all users, removing barriers and accelerating adoption. This line chart visually captures the rapid acceleration of ChatGPT's user base since its launch in November 2022. Each major milestone, such as new model releases and expanded access, corresponds with sharp increases in weekly active users, highlighting how product improvements have fueled adoption. By July 2025, the platform reached an impressive 700 million weekly active users. By July 2025, ChatGPT achieved a major milestone. It was being used by 10% of the world's adult population. This single statistic highlights just how quickly ChatGPT has moved from a new technology to a global phenomenon, reaching hundreds of millions of people in less than 3 years. ChatGPT is no longer a niche tool. It has become a mainstream part of how people around the world seek information, solve problems, and interact with AI. Now that we've explored how ChatGPT has achieved rapid, global adoption, our next question is, what are people actually using it for? Before we examine the data on how people use ChatGPT, let's clarify what we mean by a use case. In this study, a use case is the primary task or activity a user engages in during a ChatGPT conversation, such as asking for information, seeking practical advice, writing or editing text, or getting technical help. This bar chart offers a direct comparison of the main ways people use ChatGPT. Practical guidance, seeking information, and writing clearly stand out as the top 3 use cases, together accounting for the majority of interactions. The chart also highlights that while self-expression, multimedia, and technical help are smaller segments, they still represent meaningful ways people engage with ChatGPT beyond just work tasks. The data shows that ChatGPT is most often used for 3 key purposes: providing practical guidance, answering information requests, and assisting with writing. These 3 use cases together make up almost 80% of all ChatGPT conversations, highlighting that users primarily seek advice, information, or writing support, whether that's drafting emails, documents, or other text. Importantly, the majority of these interactions are now for non-work reasons, underscoring ChatGPT's expanding role in personal, educational, and creative contexts. Still, when it comes to work, writing, especially editing and improving user-generated content, remains the most common use. Having seen the main ways people use ChatGPT, our next question is, who are the people behind these interactions, and how has the user base changed as ChatGPT has grown? Young adults are leading the way in ChatGPT adoption, with nearly 50% of all messages coming from users under the age of 26. Their willingness to experiment with new technology is shaping usage patterns and setting the pace for broader adoption. ChatGPT's user community has transformed significantly as adoption has grown. Initially, the platform was used mostly by young men, but today, usage is balanced across genders, showing that ChatGPT now appeals to a much wider audience. While younger users, those under 26, still account for nearly half of all messages, we're seeing strong growth among older age groups as well. Notably, adoption is accelerating fastest in low and middle-income countries, demonstrating ChatGPT's expanding global reach. In the workplace, highly educated professionals continue to be the most active users, relying on ChatGPT for productivity and decision support. This increasing diversity across age, gender, geography, and profession illustrates how ChatGPT is becoming a universal tool, integrated into the daily lives of people around the world. The data reveals a clear pattern. Users with graduate degrees and those in professional roles are much more likely to turn to ChatGPT for work-related tasks. This highlights ChatGPT's particular value as a decision support tool in knowledge-intensive jobs, where expertise and judgment are essential. On the other hand, people with less formal education or in non-professional roles tend to use ChatGPT more for personal, educational, or creative purposes. This distinction reinforces the broader story we've seen throughout the presentation. As ChatGPT's user base has grown more diverse, its role has expanded, from a workplace assistant for professionals to a versatile tool that supports a wide range of needs across all backgrounds and occupations. The next question is, what value does ChatGPT actually deliver to its users? Is it just about working faster, or is there something more? The research highlights that ChatGPT's most significant impact is in knowledge-intensive roles, jobs where employees must regularly exercise expertise, judgment, and make complex decisions. In these settings, having access to timely, relevant advice is essential. ChatGPT serves as a trusted advisor, enabling professionals to quickly clarify their options, access new insights, and make more informed choices. This support leads to tangible improvements in productivity and effectiveness, especially in sectors like consulting, finance, law, and technology. Rather than simply automating routine tasks, ChatGPT empowers knowledge workers to achieve better results and drive meaningful business outcomes, reinforcing its value as a strategic partner in today's information-driven workplace. To understand why ChatGPT is so valuable, let's clarify what we mean by decision support. Decision support is about providing people with the right information, clear guidance, and tailored advice to make decisions. With ChatGPT, this means users aren't just getting tasks done, they're able to explore options, ask follow-up questions, and get help thinking through complex problems. This bar chart illustrates how ChatGPT adoption is expanding across key business functions. Customer support stands out as the leading area, with 65% of surveyed organizations leveraging ChatGPT to improve service quality and responsiveness. Employee training and knowledge management are also seeing strong growth, as companies recognize ChatGPT's ability to facilitate learning and share expertise at scale. Marketing, while still emerging, is gaining traction as businesses explore new ways to personalize outreach and engage customers. To successfully integrate ChatGPT and maximize its benefits, organizations should follow a clear, responsible adoption process. Begin by pinpointing where ChatGPT can add the most value, such as customer support, employee training, or knowledge management. Launch small pilot projects in these areas, carefully tracking outcomes and learning from real-world use. As you see positive results, invest in comprehensive staff training to ensure everyone can use ChatGPT effectively and ethically. Ongoing monitoring is essential. Regularly review how ChatGPT is being used, gather feedback, and adjust your approach as needs evolve. Throughout, prioritize privacy and responsible AI practices to build trust and protect both users and the organization. By taking these deliberate steps, businesses can harness ChatGPT's full potential while ensuring safe, sustainable, and impactful adoption. Thanks for watching Decoding AI for You. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's keep exploring the future of AI together. See you next time.